I've worked in finance long enough to know this. The richest people are not always the one with the fanciest titles. Sometimes it's the people with the jobs you look down on. So Sunday Ednut made a post on Instagram asking for the jobs that people look down on but pays well. You need to see the mind-blowing business ideas people were exposing. Jobs that pay crazy money. Trust money cheerleader to bring you the tea. So I read through the thousands of comments and filtered down to 17 solid businesses. Businesses that could make you millions. Some of them came as a shock to me. For example, the number 10 on this list is something I have never considered, but so many people said how much money people make from that. So make sure you watch the video to the end because you never know the one that could change your life. Like I told you, 2026 is our year in this community and we are starting now. If you're meeting for the first time, I'm Financial Jennifer, an investment banker, a chartered accountant, a chartered stockbroker, a licensed dealer in the Nigerian market, but most importantly, your money cheerleader. In this our community, we are all about business ideas, side hustle, passive income, investment, and 2026 we are going harder. So if those are the kind of things you love, hit that subscription button right away. So the number one business idea a lot of people mention that makes so much money is mbuka, yes, spare parts. So I grew up in Onitsha and there is this particular popular market that was somehow close to my house, mbuka. You have so many guys there. Sometimes you see them, they look dirty, but if you see the way these boys spend money, there is a lot of money in that industry. So I had a cousin I stayed with for a while. Every time, he doesn't have a shop, right? But what they do in their line, I think he said, what's the name of that popular market? There is a popular spare parts market in Lagos. I can't remember. If I remember, I will let you know. So that's where he stays. He doesn't have a shop. He doesn't, like, what they do basically is they are the big men in the business. They send them, like, they bring in container or spare parts, right? Everybody, what can you buy from it? You know, they sell it very cheap to them. They buy, it can be small motor parts. They buy these things and later they will now start reselling it to mechanics and all that. This guy makes so much money from this, and a lot of people were attesting in that comment section that spare parts business, Ayamuka, there is money in it. Number 2 business somebody mentioned was braiding hair at home. This one was for people that stay abroad, outside the country. One person was saying that she does this in her own house. She doesn't have a shop, but the kind of money she makes from it, that's what keeps her own family and everything. And we know this. So I used to sell hair. A lot of my clients were Nigerians abroad. Whenever they are ordering, you see one person ordering like 10 weeks, 7 weeks. You'll be like, what's going on? They will tell you it's so expensive to make hair, to braid hair in abroad. So if you have that skills, or if you are trying to, you are planning to jackpot, please go and learn it. It's making a lot of people for our people abroad. Even here in Nigeria, is it not here that I mean that somebody made them braid for 350K? Let me not even say anything, but making braiding hair abroad, it makes you so much money. Number 3 business, one of my favorites, a lot of people were mentioning. I felt so happy hearing it because it's something we've done in this community, is palm oil production. You can't be a member of this community and you don't know about this. I had a previous video where I detailed the whole palm oil process from beginning to end. If you remember last year Christmas when I traveled home, I went to the mill because that is my family business. I went to the mill, documented everything for you. If you would want me to repeat another one, an updated version this year, why not? Let me know. But I'm going to link the video to that previous one in the comment section. For instance, 2025 wasn't really that much of a profitable one for palm oil people, but I and some of us in this community, but if you remember, we bought around 40K, 42K, you know, 40 to 42K, and we sold like 50K, right? But when in some years it is way better than that. There is a lot of money in palm oil because everything in that chain of business, from the palm kernel to palm kernel oil, even the chaff, is money, right? So you could consider this as a daily business. You do buy and sell, or the method we do, the storage system, where we buy when it's abundant, we keep it, and then we resell later in the future. Let me know if you need more. In fact, I'm going to link the detailed video of the previous one I have in the comment section. The 4th business they mentioned is truck rentals, right? This is not only for events people. A lot of times people need to rent truck for something. Maybe they are relocating. I remember when I bought a wardrobe. God, story of my life. I bought a wardrobe one time. I think that wardrobe was like 80K. When I just came to Lagos, I was trying to put up my house. I bought the wardrobe. Then they told me that it's in Ayobo. Me, I didn't know anywhere. And I stay on the island. It is now time for me to go and carry the wardrobe. If you see the kind of money drivers were calling for me, I'm like, what's going on? They were calling like 60K, 70K for a wardrobe of 80K. Sorry, I do not carry it. Till today, the money is there because I did the maths for them to go and come back, and then the cost of me buying it here on the island, it was better, right? I just left it there. Truck delivery, rentals, this is a lot of money in that because a lot of people can afford maybe buy small cars they use every day, but when need arises, even market women, sometimes they rent these things. You should consider it if you can. Number 5th business, in fact, this person added something to her comment that blew my mind, is plumbing. You know, she said, let me just quote her, I just discovered today that plumbers earn twice as doctors. I don't know if it is in Nigeria or abroad, Sha. I was mind blown because, in fact, handwork generally, carpentry, plumbing, these are things a lot of people are not considering anymore. All of us are chasing AI, all of us are chasing tech, but the few still in those businesses and know what they are doing because there is always work, either for new buildings or even maintenance, for industries, factories, homes. There is always demand for this. So plumbing is a business we look down on, but people are cashing out from. The 6th one is car wash. I think I have discussed this in a previous video before where I say that one of the upcoming businesses right now is mobile car wash, right? People are very busy. Not everybody has the time to go to a car wash and park their car. You can start that business as a mobile one while they are in their office, you know, doing their normal day business, even while they are in church, while they hang out, where barbing salon or all that. You can just get there, do the washing. It saves them a lot of time. I feel that this is one business model a lot of us has not explored, and the ones that are doing it are cashing out, right? These days we have normal car wash, right? But I'm saying the next level. But even the normal car wash that you drive to their location, they are making good money. Imagine when you add some innovation and make it a mobile one. Trust me, 2026 will be that year for you with this business model. Number 7th business. In fact, this is a business that has made me the most money. I have made the most money, not for my job as an investment banker, but from this. Oh, please, have you liked this video? Please, it means so much to me. If you have not, just hit that like button. It tells you too that we are doing the Lord's work in this our community. Thank you so much. So number 7 is digital product. I was happy when I see people mentioning it on that comment section because I can personally testify, right? 2026 is that year when we come, try to find what can I create, what can I produce, how else can I make this money. Digital product is like a low cost way to make money. There are videos I recorded back in the days, there are ebooks I wrote back then, but till today that are making me money. In fact, it's one of the things we'll be discussing in the 2026 Money Year workshop. That is a workshop where we come together to ask ourselves how we go make this money in 2026. Trust me, you want to be part of that workshop. It's less than $5 to join us. I think the 2025 edition we had like more than 4,000 people in that classroom. The energy in the room, you know, we are looking at the different investments you can make. We are looking at the different ways we can make money. I am sharing all of this. Everybody is sharing. Oh God, try to be in that workshop. I'm going to leave the link to join in the description. I'll also pin it on the pinned comment. 2026 is that money year for us. So join the workshop and let's make it a reality. The 8th business ideas a lot of us look down on is frozen food. Hey, have you gone to a cold room before? There is one in my street. If you see the way people used to crowd there, me, I'm always going to buy for my house, or maybe buy like 2 kilos or 3 kilos. You see people buying in cartons. You see business areas because all the restaurants around, they are coming to you. They are inside the streets. They're not even in the market, right? So consider this. If you live in a place that, you know, has families, have restaurants around, or even inside the market, this is a business to consider. Of course, a bulk of your money is going to go to power, fuel, right? But if you are lucky and where you stay, they have lights. I don't know how that works. I don't know how the business works, but many people were testifying that it makes so much money. The 9th business, this one is expected. This one is expected. I have done this business and I have shared it so many times in this community. The 9th one they mentioned is thrift business. Thrift can be anything. Perfumes, we've discussed about unbossed perfume here. It can be bars, it can be shoes, it can be clothes. In my own time, I did outfits, blazers. I was known for corporate blazers here. There is a lot of money in thrift. Then we used to, when you are selecting, the ones we were picking, we were 500, but we were selling 3,000. And even at that, I was one of the cheapest thrift vendors for that quality of clothes. The others were selling like 5K, 7K. This is back in the days, though. But right now, things might have changed. And no, you don't have to start with a bail. You can start with picking, but there is money in thrift business. Just be ready to work because you will iron and you will snap. So the 10th business idea, please don't run away because it's unavoidable. We need their service. Is mortuary attendants, mortuary service providers. Jesus, I was shocked in the comment section. People were mentioning the kind of money people in that industry make. Either you are either building a mortuary itself or getting a job as someone that works there. I don't want to talk much on this. I don't know how it works, but people say there is so much money in that industry. Because have you ever thought of that as a business you want to go into? Anyway, that is what they say. I'm telling you what people say, that they make so much money from that. If that is something you want to consider or to come in, even the services around it, coffins, the things around afterlife is something many people don't think about, but it is an inevitable service. 11th business idea that many of us don't think about is massage therapy. Come to think of it, massage is a service I don't play with. I always make sure I book myself in, and it is something I gift a lot of people. If you remember, if you are part of our Fintribe estate, the real estate deal we did, when we went for allocation, those of us that went, because Ruin showed us shege, we are like, okay, we are going to gift everybody a massage service. We had, I think, people that went for that, more than 40 people. We bought vouchers for them. I know how many millions we spent on that. It's something that a lot of people, particularly in certain areas, this is not going to thrive, in low-key environment. But if you come outside where people have at least meet their basic need, at least the middle class, the rich, massage is a needed service. A lot of hotels have it now, and even these days there is a mobile one where they come to your house and all that, and it is a very simple thing you can start even as an individual. I know one lady on Facebook, Duna Massage, I think that's her name. I've experienced her service before. When I did my birthday, I think a few years ago, a friend booked her for me. She came to my hotel. It was glorious. So she was running a one-man business as her then, and she was so good. And then there are the other ones, like my favorite massage provider, the Oriki. Oriki is like in so many countries, in so many areas. In Lagos alone, I think they have how many branches. That one is on a larger scale, and they have done a brilliant work at it. This 12th one, when I read it, I'm like, God, I better go. But come to think of it, it's so true. Pomo business. I bet, what do they call pomo in English? I don't know. If it's finance, I will know. Is it leather? I can't remember. Leather. Sorry, the name escaped me. Tell us in the comments, what did they call Pomo? Igboge has forgotten, right? So this is one business that we don't really think about, but it is something both the rich, both the poor, both the middle class. Most people enjoy pomo. Most Africans don't play with pomo. Both the fresh one, both the dried one. The day I saw that dried pomo was actually a thing, I was like, hey, there's one lady I buy food stuff from in the north. So I was not going through the things she sells. I was saying dry momo. I said, be dry momo. I added it, so I included it. I think it's over a year. If I go to my kitchen, I will still see that thing, because I try using it once, but I want to have the fresh one. So pomo is an in demand, high demand. I remember back then with 100 naira you could buy pomo. These days, go to the market now. If you don't have 500 naira or 1K, there is no. And they are still small though. So that is one thriving business you could consider. The 13th business is charcoal exporting. Have you ever thought of charcoal business before? Me, I have not. So when I saw people mentioning it, I was like, oh my God, okay. Because they say there is charcoal in Nigeria, and there are some countries that it is a big thing. Exporting charcoal, maybe even selling it internally, right? There are some hotels and other places that need charcoal. But this one says that exporting it, there is a lot of money in it. This is something you want to look into. Decide this is a business you want to get into, because it's a dirty business, charcoal, but dirty business, big money. The 14th business, I have to bring my laptop because I took a quote of what somebody said there. He said, I made 300K in 10 days in my keke business. Madam, let me drop laptop first. How many people earn 300K on a monthly basis? Do you know the percentage of people that earn 200K and above in Nigeria, reach 10%? That is what keke driver says he make, like about 300K in 10 days. In a month is how much? Hey! I don't know if he's on high purchase, that means he's probably remitting. But people that have bought the keke themselves, right? This transport business generally is money. The only issue people have is maybe when you buy this thing and hand over to a driver. In fact, the headache is so much. But if it's something you can do for yourself or get trusted people to handle it for you, because of course now we move every day. Whether you are booking a ride, the one that finish all my money, or you are doing the buses or keke, or even the transport in terms of transporting load for market women and all that, it is a solid business idea to consider in Nigeria. 15 business idea. Guess what? Don't worry, you can never guess. Dancers. So that's you don't even think about at all. But dancing is a booming industry because there are not so many people going into that. Not be when you sabi dance, but you don't have to be the one doing the dancing. You can start a crew or something like that. Somebody mentioned dancing. All these people you see performing at events, that is money we are not thinking about. I know when we do our finance fair, oh my God, the biggest finance fair for women in Africa, 2025, we had more than 9,000 women at that event. These people we usually bring, they are dancers. Let's say aerobic dancers, they bring energy to the room. We use them in 2024. It was so good and people loved it. We used them in 2025. It was not a cheap service, right? Although we even got them from relationships, so we got a discounted service. But there are so many ways dancers make money. 30 December, do you see all the events happening that are different? Hey God, dancing. I was surprised to even see this one because it's something I don't really think about, but you should definitely look into it. The 16th business idea, female barber. There are not so many of them, but I could see why this could work, right? You know the thing they say about opposites attracting, like nothing sexual really, but I see some men preferring that service, and then some men on the other hand say, no, it has to be my fellow man. But that's by the way, that's what we're talking about here. What we are interested in is in the money from the business, right? So I hear that female barbers is actually a lucrative business to look into. You can consider going into this. I don't know how much information in it, but they testify that female barbers make so much money. And the final business idea, no, I have a bonus point, but let's look at the 17th one. Sex enhancers and toys. Yes, pretend that you don't know about them. Pretend that you don't use it, but that is one industry people are cashing out from. Sex is big business. People that are into the toys or enhancers, all those kind of products, they make so much money, right? It's something you could consider. And then the bonus point, this one is calling number 18 because people actually mention it. But let's not lie, let's not steal. It is a way people make money, which is what? Marry rich. Nothing else expected. Okay, so there you have it. The amazing businesses many of us don't think about, but people are cashing out from it. You see, 2026, we are not dulling with this money thing. And that is the reason why you must be in the 2026 Money Year workshop. Let's be in the room. Let's ask ourselves how we go make this money. I'll be sharing the best investments we should be making in 2026, the ways we should be looking to make money, different money-making ideas you don't even think about. I'm going to leave the link on the description. Come to the comment section. Which one of these business ideas do you think you would explore? Do you have any question about them? And other videos we've done about passive income ideas, business you can start with 0 naira, business you can start with 500k, different ideas. I'm going to leave them in the description because you see this year, because you see 2026, we are making that money.